Okay, real quick, let's go through what we do when we evaluate a DOC to see if it can be clean. This one is from a Cummins 6.7. And yes, this is incredibly dirty, which is not surprising. A Cummins 6.7 powered vehicle, whether it be a box truck, a tow truck, a bus, you're gonna see this after 250,000 miles or the equivalent number of engine hours, say 5,000 hours. That engine will begin running really dirty because the injectors are dirty. Talk to us about an injector flush, but I do digress. It looks bad, but it's not bad. We do have an issue here where the DOC substrate has been pushed up ever so slightly. What causes this is, again, the engine is running so dirty that the inlet side of this DOC gets a layer of soot on it. And it's so thick that the exhaust pressure from the engine sees this almost like a cork and pushes it out. Let's actually do a little math on this and figure out how much force is pushing on this once it gets face plugged. So this is about 87 square inches, and the typical exhaust pressure after the turbo on a Cummins 6.7 engine is around 4 or 5 psi, which means when this thing gets totally face plugged, there's over 400 pounds of pressure pushing up on that DOC media. And keep in mind that you might say, well, wouldn't that show up on my pressure differential sensor? And the answer is no, because the pressure differential sensor is only measuring the pressure before the DPF and after the DPF. This is after the DOC. So that DOC can be slop full of soot with a soot layer that's basically like a sheet of rubber on there, totally plugged, like a potato in your tailpipe, and you would never know it, other than the fact that your truck's not going to run and it's not going to regen. Make a note of that in your Kanagan. Okay, let's get back to work here. The next thing we inspect is the baffle inside here to make sure the baffle is intact, and this one is. Very nice. Rarely do I see those baffles fail on the DOCs for the Cummins 6.7, but on the DOCs for the X15s, which look almost identical to the 6.7, except they're physically much larger, they also have a baffle, and those baffles often fail and break off. There is a Cummins special service bulletin about this that says if that baffle is broken on a DOC, no matter what engine it is, you need to replace the DOC because it will not generate enough heat to properly regen. And if that happens, got to replace it. But you really don't, because DPF Guys can repair that baffle. Again, save that in your thinking noggin. So this is dirty, but intact. It doesn't have cracks all through it. It's got some nicking, but that's perfectly fine. It's pushed out, but we can gently push that in. We have a process for that. The baffle is good. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, these standoffs are bent. These we'll be able to fix. They are not actually part of the function of the DOC. Those are just our standoffs to hold cables in place. So even if we're to lose those, not a big deal. But we can definitely fix that. Let's look at what's next. And this is a bracket that they broke. I don't know why they did that to pry it off of the truck, but that's not a big deal because it's not actually attached to the DPF assembly. So we can take this off and replace this whole thing. Just keep in mind that a part like that is not considered an exhaust component. It is considered a body component. So these are off of spotter trucks, yard dogs. And so you would have to go back to the company that actually, the brand that makes the yard dog, to get this specific component. This isn't from Cummins, this is actually from Autocar or whatever company that was from. Put that in your thinking beam. So there you go. That's how to evaluate a DOC. What did we learn? Just because it's pushed out doesn't mean it has to be thrown out. Check your baffles. Understand that a 6.7 Cummins is going to run dirty as Shiite after 250,000 miles or 5,000 engine hours thereabout, and you're going to need an injector flush or 6 new injectors. It just depends whether you'd rather spend, say, $7,000 to replace your injectors, or come to us and spend around $600 and clean your injectors. It's up to you. So that's it. Like, follow, share. If you want to get a hold of us, 404-9er-9er-9er-1361. Text us, call us. Make sure you like, follow, share, and be nice to each other. Thanks for watching.